It's Michael Quinn here with Flavors of New York. I'm so excited. I'm in Lundy Brothers of Red Hook. Lundy's was a legendary, iconic restaurant in Brooklyn from where I grew up. I used to go there many years ago. I'm here with Sandra, my friend Sandra, who is the co-owner of the new Lundy's restaurant in Red Hook. So tell me, how did you find this place?
This is actually a really organic situation. We have been in Red Hook for many years, since I'd say probably about 20 years. We have the winery and the cidery, and a good friend who happened to be the landlord of the building said, you know, I'm about to sign this away. It's a really nostalgic spot. Somebody should do something special with it. And simultaneously, we were speaking to a gentleman named Frank Catella who is involved in the old Lundy's, and he said, you know, it's available if you want, because we were saying there's an abandonment of the old school dining experience, and we were hoping to bring that back. And he said, you should do it, and you should do it with Lundy's. And so it all just fell into place.
Lundy's was a place that my grandparents used to take me back in the 70s on Sunday afternoons, and I would actually sit down with them, and I would have this, what was like a lobster bib, which many people don't know that the lobster bib was actually invented at Lundy's. Today it's very common. People go to seafood restaurants and they get all messy, but that was something, and I used to love the clam chowder, and it was just special memories going to Lundy's back in the 70s. And then it closed down. It reopened in 95, and they had about a section of the original restaurant, and I remember going to a fabulous New Year's Eve party back then, and it was such a blast. And it was just, I was so shocked to learn that it was opening here, because I have those great memories of Lundy's as a child, my grandparents, and the revival in the 90s, and now here it is back again. So I'm just excited to try the food. Pour these right on top of here like this. Steaming hot. It looks very fresh. That's the way I like it. You gotta get one of these oyster crackers in there. Oh, that's creamy. It's very creamy, very flavorful. Just like I remember it back when I was a little boy at Lundy's in Sheepshead Bay.
Red Hook Finger Lakes Riesling. Has to come with oysters and anything on the half shell.
It's the only way to have oysters with a little white wine. Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
Not just any white wine, you need the right white wine.
Yep.
You don't really want a white that's been aged in oak, although to each his own in that regard. Ideally, a wine that's been aged in stainless steel that has a lot of fruit and high acidity, because the acidity works well with raw oysters and raw clams.
I kind of want to start with the oysters. I'm definitely an oyster guy. First oyster I've had in my life was at Lundy's in Sheepshead Bay, believe it or not. That's where it's at. I love it. I'll go for the clams now. I'm in heaven. All right, so this is going to bring back memories. This is the same recipe. These mini biscuits here at the original Lundy's, these biscuits would break apart. As you could see, it just did. This brings back memories when I was like, I think I used to toss this at my grandpa after taking a bite. Oh, yeah, it's the same exact biscuit that I remember as a little boy. Very unique to Lundy's. Great pairing.
Red Hook Winery Guardian.
I
go
love
with
red
your main
wine.
course.
Yeah, red wine, that's my jam. I love dry red wine, especially with meat, obviously. Pork chops we're having, steak. It's how I roll.
The wine
good.
has a little bit of tannin, not too
It
much.
does,
but,
yeah.
But that tannin, when you have it with the steak,
The steak, it's just a
the
perfect
tannin
combo.
will
Yeah.
disappear.
My name is Piero, manager of Lundy's. Here we have potatoes lyonnaise, pork chop Milanese, and cream spinach.
Not only does this look delicious, it's pleasing to the eye. Like, it's just the way it's prepared, it's absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love that. Let's do a toast.
Cheers. Reviving Lundy's.
You made my day. This brings back so many great memories. I'm loving this right now.
Thanks for coming.
Now look at this pork chop. Come on. Look at that. Nice and breaded. Pour that on top.
You can, or you can dip it. It's the
I'll just pour it. I'm a sloppy Brooklynite. Oh, look, it's strip. Oh, what's this made out of?
This is chopped herbs and olive oil. Brendan's.
Brenman's. That's Brenman's Porterhouse, right?
Porterhouse.
I love Brenman's. The best butcher shop in New York. That's. I love to hear that sizzle.
Straight out of the charbroil.
Right out of the charbo. That's absolutely fantastic.
Clarified butter.
Yeah. Can I grab this? A little piece here. Oh, nice and juicy. Oh my God, I'm in heaven right now.
You just need a little potatoes.
Little potatoes.
Grab the filet mignon.
Just like I expected. Absolutely delicious, juicy, flavorful. Tell me a little bit more about the food here.
We take a lot of pride in where we get our ingredients from our providers. Steve is our chef. He's well versed. He's all about preparations.
We do a lot in New York, purveyors and local product as much as we can. Brooklyn Brewery and Brendan's,
Brendan's,
and the real magic though is the fisherman. That's also where Piero comes in. He knows a lot of these guys. The fish is as fresh can be. Oysters to Blue Point. We're trying to do as much traditional, simple New York food as we
It's
can.
local and it's fresh.
Exactly.
And you're
That's all
supporting
you
the
need.
local community. Absolutely. And I got to dig into these potatoes here. I'm looking. They're staring at me back. I got to try these. I want you to just. Let me get this here. Put this in here. These look good. Oh my God. You know, a porterhouse steak is nothing like cream spinach. Gotta have your veggies, even if it tastes this good. Put that back here. Ooh, it's piping hot. Look at that spinach. Very good. Is that the Huckleberry? The famous Huckleberry pie. Oh my God. Look at that. That's a work of art. So, first of all, I smell it. I actually smell it. It smells so freshly baked. Oh my God. So this was the famous Huckleberry pie from the original Lundy's, which I used to go when I was a kid. And I just get, first of all, you gotta have a little bit of the ice cream and dig into it. Oh, it's nice and crispy. Look. Oh, it's a perfect scoop right there. Oh my God. This is freaking amazing. This is so good. I may have to finish this on my own. I'm not sharing with you, by the way. Fend for yourself. I love any type of a la mode. I love any type of ice cream and pie. That's just incredible. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God. This may take a look, one of these long spoons. I love this. Oh my God, that's so good. And look at this, look. Look, it's a fish. Look. Little fish, it's like a fish cracker. It's really good. Nice touch.
Huckleberry pie.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, so delicious. I love how it's crispy on the outside. I love the ice cream. I'm a big pie a la mode guy. I always love to end a nice meal, hearty meal, with pie a la mode. Nice and fresh, nice and warm. When this was placed on the table, I could smell it immediately.
That's the importance of making it in the house.
Homemade butterscotch right here. Look at this, it's dripping on. Delicious.
Huckleberries are tricky to find.
So where do you find the huckleberries?
We have
Montana?
You ship them from Montana?
It's very far.
Really?
Yes.
And where's the distributor from
The
Huckleberry's
Yellowstone-
from Montana?
The Yellowstone area.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I absolutely love this place. I mean, this bar, the memories, the pictures on the wall, and of course the food. The food is just right on point. It's absolutely delicious. I'm totally blown away. Some of my favorite memories of Lundy's in Sheepshead Bay when they had a New Year's Eve party that I attended. I feel like everyone from the neighborhood attended. However, I heard that you're having something this year.
We are. We're going to make it a habit of being open on the eves. So we are open for Christmas Eve. I mean, every day Lundy's is 7 fishes, but we might add a couple of specialty, novelty things in there. So Christmas Eve will be open, as well as New Year's Eve. And we're starting our live music program, starting with Carl Fisher of the Billy Joel Band.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
excellent.
so he'll be there to grace the stage and break it in and usher in a new era for Lundy Brothers.
I'm so excited that you're here, and this has been such a wonderful experience. Sandra, thank you so much for having us
Thank you
here
for coming.
Flavors of New York. This is Michael Quinn.